Welcome. My name's Brian Knight. I live near Melbourne, in Australia, and it's just after 5 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday. It's your Monday, Darren and Tom.
Yeah.
So, um, less activity on that EA, Darren. You got it running again?
Yes. Yep.
Good.
Yeah. Some three trades open at the minute.
Oh, three. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay, so welcome to this live FOREX analysis session. Just noting the trades discussed in this group are to be classed as educational only. That's because we're a group of people help each other and we're not financial advisors. So please only take trades that you're happy to take based on your own analysis. There is a full risk disclosure bit about us as live session traders. Right, so I've got the 1st of July, middle of the year now. We've just jumped over. That's what you'll have tomorrow. All right, let's just go and see what. Hmm. So, well, AD CAD. So it's now pushing up slightly above it. So I'm back at break even basically. We'll see how things turn out. It's okay. And basically at break even. Whoa. It's break even, but everything else has gone crazy. Okay. Well, it's good going positive for me. Lots of others. This hasn't, but anyway, that's all right. Okay, so obviously the CAD's weakened off for some reason. Anyway, we'll just see what happens. Um, do you get into the buy, Tom, or
No, I'm not in this yet.
no? Okay, good. But I still think it's going to sell out. We'll see. It may need to come up and break this, but it might come up and challenge. Oh, where is it? Oh, yeah, it might just take me out. We'll just see how it goes. Anyway, I'm not too fussed.
Wait, are you saying you're back at break even as you're in at your entry?
Yeah, correct.
Huh, okay.
Hmm. Hmm. which is which is a weird one. Anyway, ADCHF, I'm in the sell on that, and it keeps going, so that's good. Lovely. That's selling. That's like interesting. Okay, ADJPY, that is also pushing up. I'm waiting for that to be able to sell, but it's going to buy because of Japanese yen at this point. I do want to try and get into the sell on. See what happens there. Anyway, if it gets above it, we'll see. Anyway, 80 NZD, I'm in as well. That hasn't sort of pushed down too hard. I'm still positive on that one. That's where my entry is. Actually, I'll just get that put over there. 80 Singapore, which you guys don't trade, that's pushed up as well. Waiting for that to sell. See what happens there. And 80 USD. That also pushed up crazily. Did you get into the buy on that one, Tom?
No,
Okay, now the AUDs. All right.
no, I'm in AUDCHF.
Oh, you are? Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
for the sell. But
yeah.
everything else is buying. Okay, except for that one.
Well, it is now. I'm waiting for the turns.
Yeah. Okay. Patient guy, you are, I tell you. CAD CHF. What
I'm
is.
still in this one.
Yeah. Oh, you must be. yeah, it didn't do a big move yesterday, but the last 24 hours, but that's all right. It's still pushing down, isn't it? Off it went and it kept going. No pullbacks. So is it ready to pull back now? It's broken there. Yeah, I think I missed that one. You'll wait for a pullback and then get into the sell. CAD JP, but I don't think it will. The CAD at the moment is, what's this news? It's only balance of trade, nothing that's going to be. Maybe it's the Trump effect, is it? Apparently, what's he done? I don't know what Canada did, but he pulled the pin on their trade negotiations or some rubbish.
He put them on. He put the negotiations on hold because Canada backed off the 3% tax on uh, all the big tech companies.
Uh, he's very protection, isn't he, on these big tech companies that are ripping people off. But anyway, it must bring a lot of income into the US.
Into his pocket.
Oh, sorry, into his pocket. Yeah. Okay. This is very good. All right, CAD J. Now this is CAD pushing back up against the Japanese yen. So if I can get where are we now? 1, 2. Okay, back at that line. Where am I? There. So this is going to have to see. Look at that for a buy stop on that maybe. CHF would have taken off again. Yep. Lovely. Oh, what's happening with Swiss franc? It's really strong, isn't it? You still in that one too, Tom? Or you?
No,
I don't know. Darren, are you in any of these manual trades, or you haven't jumped
No,
into anything yet?
not in anything, Brian.
Right.
It's
Well,
not
you
what
are in. The EAs are all
Oh
doing their
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
but nothing manually at this
No,
point. Okay.
nothing.
Okay. No worries. Don't need to be. Okay, you're at AUD. All right. Need to organise that when I get back. I should be able to today. I've got some tree loppers that come in for the power company. They've got to come and cut a couple of trees down on my place. So I've got to organise when they come. While I'm waiting for them, I can come and have a look at these and initiate some of this, get into a few more trades. What am I up about? I know. Okay. You're a CAD. It also pushed up. Pullback pushed up. That should be an entry in that as well. Okay, Euro CHF. I'll change that. Right. So what's happening there? Nothing much, is it? That CHF is still strong enough to push it down too. But I think there's a matchup. I'm not willing to sort of, if you look at these bricks though, they're still all sideways. It has gone white, but look at where the trend bars are. They're just on top of each other. I think it'll sell out, but I'm not really. We, we don't have a thing there, do we? No, there's no short or anything. We haven't had a. Oh, there's a long there. So the short is the next option. Okay. Euro GBP. It's taken off. crossed over here, and off it goes. Right. We'll probably get a, yeah, whether we get a pullback on that one or not. So British pound must have taken a little bit of a beating. Euro JPY, and also pushing up. Well, euros are nicely strengthening. Do you get into that, Tom?
No.
No, I don't know if you got into any JPYs.
So what?
Okay. Any of the JPYs are you in? Just
Any of the JPYs? No.
okay. Your NZD.
I just got into this.
For the buy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Agree too. All right, Euro Singapore, which I'm not in, but it is doing its thing. It's going to break that. It'll come up, match it or break it anyway, one or the other. And Euro USD. Wow. That's taken off nicely too, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's about time it does pull back though.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Well, let's see how the GBPs have been behaving. GA pull back in the last 24 hours. Okay. Still
Yeah, I
doesn't
have a
want
limit order here set up. I'm waiting for it to pull back and tap me in
to then buy.
to sell.
Oh, oh, you reckon it's going to pull up a bit and then drop off?
Mm-hmm. It's not gonna break that white box you have there at that last high.
Yeah. See how it's
No, the one down below it.
okay. Hang on. That one also too. Look at that all through there. Hasn't been able to break that. So
Yeah, that
where
one.
is that one? Should that be down here though?
No. No.
Should be up here.
Yeah, just that one row.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm looking for a pullback, just a,
Up to that,
and then break it down
then
again.
drop
Yes,
off.
somewhere along there, I may get two or three bricks in a row that have nothing and do nothing, and then
Yeah.
it'll spike up and tap me in and keep pushing.
Hmm.
So even if price is on the other side of that brick,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, at the top of the brick,
Yep.
and spread kicks in,
Hmm.
and it kicks me
It'll.
into the trade,
Hmm.
and then it'll turn and continue down is what I'm looking for. Or in after hours or something.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, fair enough. I'm just a bit sus on it at the minute. Certainly like chunking in here. Anyway, GBP CAD. There you go. There's the pullback. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see how that travels.
I'm in this.
For the sell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it'll buy again.
Which is funny because I had placed my trade underneath that second candle with the red wick at the top, and
Oh,
I
this
moved.
one.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
once it triggered me in, I don't I typically don't, but I moved my stop up to the top of the red wick there,
Yeah.
and it pulled back and just missed me.
Yeah, you can see where it's done that. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. I think it's going to buy further, but
Yeah, it may.
okay. GBP Now that one has gone crazy sell. Look at this. I've got into that. Beautiful. Now what am I? Couple of percent on that one. Okay. With a 60 pip stop loss even. It's like lovely. All right. So got onto the right side of that one. I think this will continue. Okay. You can. That's maybe why you're in that cell. Okay. Let's see. All right.
Yeah, again, I have a limit order set up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So let it pull back, tap me in, and away we go.
Good. GJ. That also pulled back in the last 24 hours, or the first day of trading anyway, for it to push back up.
I'm just waiting for this to tap me in for the short.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Well, I don't know. The British pound's not that happy at the moment. We've got this, yeah, it might be a short-lived short back down to this trend and then off again. But at least that'll be enough for you, Tom, won't
Yeah, it's only 8%.
it? Oh, really? What sort of
Yeah.
stop loss you putting on?
This one's 40.
Okay, okay.
It's that
Uh,
it's just that row.
yeah, but I'm waiting for the buy back up.
Yes,
But
I understand that. But what
yeah,
would yours be right down that row if you were to put a trade on there? What would your
well,
stop loss be?
oh, if you put it on right now,
Yeah, I just want to
it
see what
would
what
be
yours would say. No, just from that one row. Yeah, right there.
40, 43.
Yeah, okay. So we're basically the same.
Hmm. Yeah.
So even if it
Well,
only comes back down to the last white one it created there,
yeah.
that's all I needed to do.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. GBP NZD. Wow. Right. That's sold out on it.
I just got in this one.
It's really messy in here. You got into the cell. It will, but I think eventually we're going to have well, not eventually, but I think the main move will be a buy. We'll see. Okay. GBP Singapore. Good. It's down there. I'm ready for the buy back up. And GU. That should. Oh, even that's faltered. Look at that.
I'm still in the
Let's see
buy
how.
on this one.
Yeah, I think it'll pull back though. I think we'll get a bit more and then buy. Anyway, if it takes off, well, who cares? Not too fast, but
I
missing all
care.
of that.
It means I'm going in the right direction.
Yeah. Well, it could. It might just. Anyway. All right. I'm not willing to put on that one. Enter decad. Mm,
Still on this one too.
you're in the buy.
Hmm.
Yeah, the Aussie and New Zealand have got a little bit of strength at the moment. What's the one? Oh, no, it's next week. So next week, Tuesday, I think it is the rate decision here. We'll see how that pushes things around. NZDCHF. Good.
Yeah, I just got into this one too.
Yeah, to the sell. I'll be looking at that as well. NZDJPY be when I get back. NJ. That's going to break that. That's going to break up through there, then pull back, then go back up. So do I wait? Probably. What big that stock going to be? 2, 3. Well, might be worth still getting in it. Oh, actually, it's probably better to see. No, no. Might push up higher even. Look at it over there. Plenty of it to go, isn't it? I've got them separated there nicely. And if it just, is it, you just look at this. I want to go from there, but
Thank you so much.
see how that plays out. Okay, and you should, yeah, push it. Missed it. Rats, 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 rats. What was I thinking? All right. No, that one I'll need to look at when I get back to. And Singapore Japanese yen. That's pulling back. That's good. See if I get into the buy on that one. That's behaving nicely. UCAD. Didn't jump that sell, but maybe it's time to look at it. I reckon it'll break that line. Yep. All right. You're in that sell, Tom, though, I think. I think you were. Oh, he's off the no worries. USD CHF. Oh, beautiful. In the sell on that. What have we got now? What am I? Oh, a couple of percent on that one with an 81 pip. Okay. It's nice. I'm looking at that to move further. I didn't see that when I went to bed last night. The numbers weren't that good. Anyway, UJ. Got in that. And USD Singapore, I'm in that, and that is nice too. There's only one and a bit, but that's okay. I'm looking at that to continue. Gold's jumped back up. A little bit there. It's all right. So there it goes. And silver. You're not contemplating any of these, Darren, to jump in?
Well, after what happened around the Trump tariffs and losing so many trades, it just
You're willing to sit on your hands at the moment, are you?
I've got no inclination to get into anything at the minute. It's
Yeah, that's okay.
When what I was doing, stopped working. So
Yeah.
stopped working in quite a dramatic way as well. So just a complete sort of re-look at what I'm doing. So
Okay.
sort of
That's fair enough.
maybe, yeah, get these EAs and stuff. Your funded account.
Oh, yeah. you're looking at doing that. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
I was thinking the sharpshooter. So going to put that on funded account.
Right. What's the
Looking at it,
drawdown?
well, it's low, isn't it? I mean, I've already got it first of all, so I'm only using
Yeah.
one of the licenses at the moment.
Right. Yeah. Because
You
each
can
of
get,
them have got multiple
yeah,
licenses.
so
Yeah.
get 3 or 4 licenses with each, don't you? Or even more. Um,
It was interesting. I was watching YouTube with the developer of it. I mean, he's been doing it for quite a few years. I mean, he started out with a simple one, and then he's worked from there. Now he's got, I suppose, he's working with the basic um, EA, and now he's sort of developing other fine tuning bits. I think he said he started out with just a grid type one.
yeah.
Hmm. Oh yeah, I didn't know sharpshooter was only a low drawdown as well. Okay.
Well, just have a look at it now.
Hmm. Well, that's silver anyway there. What are you doing that? Bitcoin's 107. It's also just sitting there coming back down now. And US oil is just sitting there at 65. It's not really going anywhere. See that? Look at that. The last one is like 24th of June, 24th of June, 23rd. Like there's been no new candle since the 24th of June. Sorry, no new brick, which is just showing you this is just going sideways at the moment over here on the main, on the, not main, but on the chart thing. Japanese candles. Anyway, sorry, you were going to say. So that's all the pairs. As it, I was actually watching another video where there was one of the team, the EA Academy team, and he was doing like, oh, we can do multiple testing, like you want to do all this testing of an EA, right? But I think you've got to be a member to get in and use some proprietary thing that they've got. I'm not sure to be
Yeah.
able to test the EA. So they pre-test it even before they put it onto a demo, before they put it onto a live.
Yeah.
Uh, But I think that some of the ones there, like Sharpshooter and Moneymaker, all that sort of stuff, those ones that they've got in their 100, they've obviously tested them all out. They wouldn't be really promoting them unless I suppose there's ones that have bombed out, but
Yeah. I think yeah, I can see they've got sharpshooter running on the Darwin X funded account. I think 4%
oh, okay, that's not too bad.
drawdown, so it's well within the
Yeah,
sharpshooter 3, long 3-year track record, averaging 2.42% a month.
yeah, well, that's all right.
Live trading results. Drawdown. Yeah, it's like the peak drawdown was 4%, which was about a year ago.
Okay,
More recently, got to sort of just under 2%. That was back in October last year.
right.
But 4% was the highest in 3 years.
That's not too bad, is it?
Well, it would
Like,
it would be okay for a 10%
yeah, yeah,
limit drawdown funded account, wouldn't it?
yeah, yeah.
So when it says 10% static, as
Yeah.
opposed to trading. What's the difference?
So the static means that as you say, for example, you have a 10,000 account, right?
Yeah,
Your 10% is of that 10,000.
6,000 basically. Yeah, yeah,
Correct, right? So drawdown of 1,000. If, for example, you build that account up to 12,000,
yeah.
then that is 10% of the 12,000.
Right.
If you build it to 15,000, it's 10% of the 15,000. So it becomes actually still only 10% statically of the
Yeah,
total amount of what that account is. So um, when you get upscaled, the
yeah,
drawdown becomes, say it gets upscaled to 20,000 the account from 10 to 20 because you've made whatever the percentage they need you to make or that you need to
yeah,
make to upscale, then it's statically, say it's 20,000, now it's 2,000 is your drawdown.
yeah,
So you still got to trade within your um, um, lot size to allow only that maximum drawdown. But what if you see some of the videos, what he does or what they do is they put in a hard stop.
yeah,
So for example, if it's 10%, they'll put a hard stop at say 6%.
yeah, yeah,
So because but then they want to actually um, have an EA that has a maximum drawdown under that hard stop.
yeah, yeah. All right. Yeah,
But the issue is if you've got a 10% static and then you get drawn down to 6% and the hard stops you, you've now lost a certain amount you've got to try and make back. But if like how do you know,
yeah, yeah,
that's the issue
yeah,
because you got another 4% before that, basically kills the account.
yeah, yeah. Mm.
Um, but it just stops you from doing that. And then you can either lower. So I think they're doing that in relation to depending how conservative or how radical you might be.
Mm.
So, but again, you need to be conservative in your
Oh
percentage
yeah,
increase so that it doesn't push your drawdown.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And that's
yeah.
why
So I
that
was,
that money maker one is like 3.5% or something. You want something with a very low drawdown,
yeah,
which
that's
and
quite
then
tight, isn't it?
conversely means it's not going to make as much profit, but it's a lot safer because you need that in a funded or a prop firm or a funded account because you don't want to challenge the drawdown. But
No.
statically, but see, some of them have it where you have a certain drawdown on a daily basis. You don't want that
Mm.
because if you have a large drawdown in a day, but then it comes back again, that can knock you out.
Yeah,
So a static drawdown of a certain amount is really probably desirable as a trader is concerned, not as a funded prop because they want to knock you out so that they can get you to buy another one
yeah,
again or get rid of you.
Yeah, they're counting on you to fail.
Yeah, well, some of them their model is the failure rate is what they want. And they don't want people taking any money out because they never actually give you actually a live trading account to trade. They're basically you're paying to have a demo account. Some of the dodgy ones, or all the dodgy ones, that's all they'd be doing. You wouldn't get a live account because they know that you're going to bomb out on it.
They know. No.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
They know their numbers. They're number people. They're like a bookie. They know exactly what their numbers are.
Yeah, they're not going to lose.
No, correct. They're not
No.
going to
well,
lose.
lose. If you're profitable, then they're going to get that profit share.
Yeah, but the problem is that they won't pay out because they're not actually trading a live account. They're not actually putting any money to it. That's the problem.
No, we're a reputable.
No, reputable ones are different. That's right. They have their
Yeah,
proper
yeah,
service. That's what
yeah,
they're in
yeah,
for. Yeah. But again, they have their percentage of people that they know aren't going to pass the initial stages. So
yeah,
the thing is, if you want to trade a live account right from day one, you've got to pay a lot more. You got to pay a lot more to be able to get that funded account.
yeah,
But if you've got, like I showed you, the concept trading, you become an intern. So you, for one or two levels, you're trading a demo account before they then commit to put live money, because you basically get transferred over into a different account. Does that make sense?
yeah, yeah. So yeah, yeah,
Um, so they're normally cost less to start with because you need to prove yourself to
yeah,
yourself and to them that you're actually going to be able to trade profitably.
yeah,
And then there's ones that won't allow any EAs because they want you to personally trade and fail. So
yeah.
so yeah, it's trying to find ones that will allow you to trade that are reputable ones. And I think, what you found in EA Academy is so that um, they're guys that have trialed a whole lot of stuff. Like that's the
Yeah.
beauty of that. And you
Yeah.
can imagine someone who's never traded. I mean, they're going to want to have their hand held where differently, understanding what's going on to a certain extent
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
now I've changed over to the first of the month now, which is this is the end and the start of our financial year here in Australia. So
Right.
now I'm looking at doing that, now in this first part of the new financial year.
Yeah. Good.
So we'll see how we go.
So I might try the iPhones. Just have a look at those again. It's quite simple, straightforward, isn't it?
Well, you're in the UK, so you're able to do it, but because
Yeah.
of I'm in Oz and Tom's in US, they won't allow it for some reason. I don't know. I think it's iPhones, wasn't it? Or was it? I can't remember.
I think it's most of them, isn't it?
No, I was looking. Now where are we? Hey, hang on a minute. I'll just share this because I um sent this to Darren yesterday.
Yeah.
Where was it? There. We'll go back. Yeah. So this is the prop firms that they're using.
Yeah.
Um,
But they're prop
one.
firms, not funded accounts, aren't
Yeah. No, they're funded.
they? Yeah.
Their prop firm is a funded account. It just depends on how they do it. So there's
Right.
this one's in Australia, one in the UK, one in Israel,
Yeah.
and that doesn't tell you who they. So this one's got a percentage off. That's got a
Yeah.
percentage off. That's one. This one's in Israel. Um, yeah, and you got your profit splits there as well. So, and then I just went to Blueberry Funding. So that's here. Evaluate, feel comfortable and start your trading. Yeah. So, but this is actually a broker that's actually doing this.
All right. Yeah.
So Blueberry is actually a broker that some of the um, prop firms actually use, and so they've got their own.
Yeah.
So Blueberry Markets is actually a broker, which I. So then you can hear. So I think if you want,
That's the 10K account size cost then. So you got 10.
yeah, well, you can have a one step or you can have a two
Yeah.
step. So that, say for example, you do one step, it's going to cost you 75 to get funded, right? But if you have a two step, it's only going to cost you 60. So that's the difference. Where if you want, say, if you want 100K, it's going to cost you $500 for a two-step, or it's going to cost you $550 for a one-step. Yeah. But this one, see, this one has a daily loss.
Yeah.
It's not a static.
Yeah.
Max drawdown is static, but if you lose more than 4%, so if you put Sharpshooter and it makes 4% loss for a day, then in a day, like 24-hour period, then that's it, you're knocked out.
Yeah, but that's that actual loss, or would that be drawdown? So it went to
No, that's
drawdown.
drawdown.
Yeah.
I think it'll be drawdown. See, maximum drawdown type is higher of previous day equity balance.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that would be still, because even though you haven't actually closed the account, it's still a potential loss, so 4%.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter, it's got, see, this is total maximum loss, 6%. That would be your maximum drawdown. Yeah. You can, can you change that? No, you can't change it. But you're trading 1 to 30, which is good. It tells you for other things, but for FX, yeah, 1 to 30. And this is not necessarily, this is okay, but it's still not a great setup. If you're looking, say for example here, the concept one, I can't remember what that was again. Home. Oh no, it's under proprietary trading. No, no, sorry. If you want something like this, Empire, you're going to pay something like this, but you have a static of, where is it? Maximum draw of 10% across there, you see? There's no daily, all that sort of stuff.
Oh.
But, that's like maximum equity you can get to is 10 million on that one. Or you got this one here, maximum
10
of 2.
million. What's the point in that?
The point is what you can actually take out of it.
Yeah, but it's only 10 million.
Only, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, I think I've got this. I think I've got a 2 mil.
Leave that for the
Break it.
peasants. Go higher.
Yeah. Peasants. Well, they got 15 levels.
Wow.
I'll show you the matrix.
So you got
So
10% drawdown on that
Yeah.
one. So
Yeah, it's at 10%. Yeah.
would they
So this is
allow
your drawdown 10% all there. This is, get that. Hang on, I've got to push that up a bit. I don't know what PTP. What's the PT?
30% off? Ends today.
Yeah. And so they got these levels, right? And the thing is, the payout percentage of profit that's paid out when the profit target is achieved is like this 50% stuff, and payout in dollars and cumulative payout. So the intern you're trading on a demo account. Then you go to the first level where you have 10K that you're trading live. Then there's 50% profit on that. 50% of your profit, your 10%. You got to get 10% of that, which is 1,000. So then you get half of that, which is 500. And then once you make 10%, and it goes to 13, right? Which has got that included, then another 10%, another 10, 10, 10. You just got to keep making 10% without having a 10% drawdown. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. Any time limit on Like
No,
10%.
no, 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 no time limits, nothing. No. So you could turn it off for a bit or turn it back on again, whatever you want from an EA perspective. So that's how that works.
So keep making your 10%, and then you get to 1.1.5 million, and
Yeah. Yeah.
you're taking 70k out. Not bad.
Yeah, correct. Correct, yeah. And the total you would have taken out is like 220K. Mm. Mm.
Well, on these
10,
sort of stable EAs, you're sort of getting 2% a month. It's
yeah.
just
So
get
if
to
you
the
go to
10%.
Premier, they're saying popular. See, that's only drawdown's only 5% on that one.
Yeah.
You see, you're paying less amount, but you're getting, you know, anyway, or you're paying the same amount to get a 10, but you've only got a drawdown of 5%, which you don't. And but your profit target, you're only going to make 7%, you see.
Yeah.
But your leverage is 1 to 200. You don't really want that, but what's that one? Your leverage is again 1 to 200 on that. Yeah, so they play with the leverage to make it also that it's not that viable. But then again, yeah. Anyway, there's some there that you can look at.
Interesting.
You want extreme, you're paying these ones, but the point is you see maximum drawdown is 3%. It's like, right, a static maximum. You don't want 3%. You want to have more margin in your. This is for crazy people, I reckon. And traditional up here, they have a drawdown of like 4%. That's the traditional is the cheaper one, and that's where people drop out all the time. Yeah. So yeah. So for us, the Empire and doing Spanish is probably the start of what I've got one of those. So what's that? 997 minus 30%.
Well,
Makes it 697.
just going back to EA Academy, so they've got
Oh,
sharpshooter again. They've got that on iPhones.
hang on, we'll
Yeah.
go.
So
Where is it? 100K. Yeah, I think we looked at that, didn't we? iPhones. There it is.
yeah. So it's up
Maximum daily loss. There's not.
18%
Good.
so far.
1 to 100. Maximum overall 10%. Yeah, that's a 10% one. So that's $15,000. You're not paying that. What were we going to do? What was it? Advanced?
For iPhones,
Yeah, this is iPhones. Yeah, you
uh,
can go beginner, which you can pay like a 400. You get a 5K, or if you want a
yeah,
10,
or maybe 10k. I'd possibly try the 10k at
$700,
$100. Yeah,
$700 to do a 10K account. You got 10% overall
yeah.
loss, which is great. Profit split 50%.
You've got
Um,
sharpshooter. Put sharpshooter on that, which
yeah,
they they've shown the academy that seems to be working well. So up at 18%
wow.
so far.
This is you are you into you're onto a real live account right from the start. There's no evaluation.
No, 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 that's right.
Yeah. Time limit, no time limit. Minimum trading days, there's no days you have to or not. News trading, yeah, that's all right. Weekend holding, auto trading, yeah. Expert
Yeah,
advisors, third party EAs, yeah. Hedging, yeah. Trade copiers, yeah. Oh, they've got their own. Trade copy of feature.
That's the one I was sort of thinking
Yeah.
with the
I can't
sharpshooter.
remember. Didn't we say that this one was, they wouldn't let you, where was it? I can't remember whether it was. Does it tell you? Oh, FAQ there, whether who can trade it. No, doesn't tell you anyway.
In fact, they're running it on a 10K iFunds account actually. So
Yeah, but I don't know who is um, I'm back there. Oh, that's probably where it is, down the bottom. Tell you who can.
well, he's got the track record, 3 years sharpshooter as well. So it's yeah. Anyway, oh, I see Ryan, the guy who created sharpshooter. There's a copy.
Yeah, him. Who. That's the one I was talking about.
Yeah, Ryan. Yeah, copy trading. What's that?
They must be able to use this.
Copy Ryan's personal manual trades only. $75 a month. And you can go on forever, can't you, setting these things up, and just
Yeah, yeah. Well, it looks like iFans. Register trade. Yeah, it doesn't tell you that you can't trade. So I don't know. Anyway.
what, in Australia, you mean? Can't trade in
Yeah,
Australia.
correct. I'm just trying to work out because if you go to, where was it? That's iPhone. So we've got that there. If you go to X rating, it says that we're not permitted. AUD, NZD, and US residents are not permitted to X. Well, he calls it trading X rating.
Yeah.
That was another one that they use if you look on the results. Yeah. So fibers, no Darwin X, iPhones, X rating. See there? X rating. But we can't use that. FTMO then. Funded next. I haven't looked at that one. Who's that one? He's got a link. Okay. Right. Yeah, it's funded next is a worldwide. So obviously it's anyway, that's another one.
Yeah, I suppose I'm because they're using it on the EA Academy. That sort of gives you a bit of on the iPhones gives you a little bit of some confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's this one won't. We can't use that. So you got iFunds or that other one. Or funded next, which I don't know. Anyway. Oh, it's not that. What am I doing? Oh, there. Sorry.
iPhones.io, is that Italian based then? Or
Don't know.
IO, I think it is, isn't it? That an Italian web
Um,
IO.
don't know. Anyway, I better get going. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
So there, just something to think about. But there's some prop firms, funded accounts, whatever you want to call them. But as you said though, it's good that
Oh no,
they've done some testing.
I always British Indian Ocean Territory, widely adopted in the tech and gaming industries.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not what I thought.
I think Italian's IT, but anyway,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
IT, I think it is. All right then. Well, so there you go. If you do something, iFunds or whatever you want, it looks okay. 10%
Yeah.
drawdown, put it in, pay 700, go for it.
Yeah. You just have to get to that first profit split to pay mostly 700, don't you? And then
Yeah. Yeah.
all right, very good.
But remember, if you take that profit out, it doesn't compound. You're back at your.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay, no worries. As long as you're aware of that.
Well, I know. I say take the profit out when it gets to it. If it's going well, the chances are I won't take the profit out. I'll let it compound. That's what you do, don't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. The sort of $700 are paid the account. You sort of forgotten about it by then. That was sort of months ago. You just let it.
I'm glad you could forget about it. That's good.
Yeah. Well, it becomes history, doesn't it? I'll put it that way.
No, we'll see. Anyway, sharpshooter, if it's got 4%, that's okay. We'll just see. But that's in back testing as well. So reality could be
But
different.
live as well. Live as well. It's been
Oh, okay.
yeah. Um, it's been running about 3 years. So
Mm,
the live account record's pretty good. Yeah.
good. All right, then.
Okay.
You never know how Trump's going to make it
That's,
behave. So,
yeah.
all right, then. Take it easy. See you later,
Okay.
everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye.
He's probably
Take
got
care.
shares in. Trump's probably got shares in one of these. So his objective is to blow a few accounts.
Just remember, he's going to die with no money, so it doesn't really
Yeah.
matter.
Okay, now.